Uneven bathroom walls and floors cause poor tile alignment and misfit fixtures, so you must correct the substrate before finishing. Begin by assessing the extent of unevenness with a straight edge or a 2-meter level held across floors and up walls to locate high and low spots, then map them for action. For floor lows greater than 3 millimeters over a 2-foot span, use a cementitious self-leveling underlayment mixed to the manufacturer viscosity and pour from the lowest point, working quickly and using a gauge rake to help distribute. Always prime the existing floor with the recommended primer to ensure bonding and follow cure times before tiling. When the floor has localized soft areas or deflection trace, and remove the finish and inspect the subfloor, sister or add joists and use exterior grade plywood to restore stiffness, fastening with construction adhesive and screws, set 3/8 inch below tile backer thickness. For wall irregularities, feather a polymer modified setting compound in thin coats for dents and hollows, and use a fast setting patch for deeper voids. For large planar errors, consider installing a cement board or glass mat gypsum board as a new plumb substrate. When installing cabinets or fixtures, check vertical plumb and use galvanized or plastic shims at anchor points, then trim shims flush after securing so tile and trim sit flat, and always leave a small grout or caulk joint where fixtures meet walls to accommodate slight movement. Protect all repaired substrates from moisture during cure with proper ventilation and follow product open times and pot lives. And test a small tile mock-up to verify planarity before committing to full installation. Common mistakes start with skipping the proper assessment and assuming thinset will hide irregularities, which leads to cracked tile and lippage. The fix is to measure and mark deviations and choose underlayment or patching that matches the depth of the error. Another frequent problem is poor bonding from not priming or from dust and contamination, which causes delamination. Clean thoroughly and apply the correct primer at the recommended coverage, letting it dry to the specified tack level before applying compounds. A third issue is ignoring structural subfloor movement, which shows as tile cracking later. Repair or stiffen the subfloor with new joists or plywood, and use uncoupling membranes or movement joints where movement cannot be fully eliminated. We run bighomeprojects.com as a place where homeowners can find local contractors and read direct experiences from others facing similar surface leveling challenges, and we help contractors connect with homeowners seeking work. Our site also hosts a discussion community where we and other members share techniques, product recommendations, and real-world tips for fixing uneven walls and floors.